English Forward presents. Blockchain allows students greater autonomy over their education. When you look at the big picture of where the money is currently flowing, you realize there were a lot of people who bought Bitcoin at $10 or Ether at 30 cents, and these people now have loads of money. Just this year, the market cap of all cryptocurrencies has increased $180 billion. So what do? There was a crypto millionaire who encouraged me. Figure out what you need to learn so you can provide services and help these new millionaires, or figure out a way that you can contribute to this field with the talents you already have. Yes, that's a good idea. Siphon off some of this money for me. But how about those who are not in the right path of where the money flows? The great thing about blockchain is it is really easy to enter. Never before has there been a revolution this size, where the best way to learn about it is on the internet and available to almost anyone. This is exactly what you want. Why would you go to school and get a degree where you are competing in an established field with thousands of other graduates? Verification of language learning and accreditation. One thing that is vital for a student is the preservation of records for completed studies or progress towards completed studies, something that, when maintained by a traditional central authority, can be lost or altered. Learning accreditation is hard to verify, and often businesses and learning institutions are reliant on the information was given by applicants looking for a study or job placements, or the agents looking to place the applicant. Research indicates that 1 in 4 CVs have some falsified information in them. Qualifications are actually very hard to verify, take up valuable time and man-hours for employers and higher education institutions, and can be manipulated by different parties to obtain desired outcomes. If the data was manipulated, how would we even know? This is where blockchain can play a part in the verification of language learning and accreditation. Records of study qualification. The blockchain will store a record of the qualifications that a student has attained, the date they took the test, what scores they got, etc. This could form part of a digital qualification record, which would be easily accessible to employers, universities, and other institutions with enrollment criteria. Individual students and their schools can upload and verify the information are correct on the blockchain, mitigating the need for a central authority to hold the records. This is particularly relevant to students who may be displaced through political change, war, or natural disasters. Indelible records withstanding all calamities. Another relevant positive is if the student's college or university closes before the degree is completed. The history of the achieved grades, courses completed, and test scores and assessments are retained and can be used in the future. In our modern learning age, students are studying from multiple sources, whether they are traditional educational institutions, apps and online courses, or tutors. All these records can get stored in the blockchain and form a public ledger. This can be used to help the student get a job, or even to ask for people to invest in their education in return for a share in your skills and knowledge once the student has qualified. Blockchain can transfer control of a student's record-keeping back to the person it is most important to, the student, allowing them greater autonomy in their lives. So where does the money flow? Right now, it is still hard to get involved in blockchain and cryptocurrency. It is risky. It is unclear where you will end up, and no one can predict what will happen. But that is the perfect opportunity to jump in. You don't get rewarded for taking the safest path with the least risk. Bottom line, pursue your English lessons and get skills in the industry you want to get involved in, entering through the back door and picking up training along the way. For all operations in a company, there will surely be orientations and hands-on training. But take note, without the necessary language tool, English, you do not make it anywhere in this lucrative modern world. You were listening to an English Forward production, the web's largest Learn English community and Q&A site. Everything you need to understand and improve your English. Visit EnglishForward.com.